Good afternoon and welcome to a WHITT session. What's a WHITT session? I'm so glad you asked again. A WHITT session is a pop-up interview in a pop-up location with a surprise guest, and it's been a few weeks or more, and I'm so delighted to be back with my clients and my friends here at the Gary Housing Authority. To my right is Marissa Goldman, and to my left is the newly named Mrs. Ann Katona. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Ann.
Thank you.
The last time we were on air, we were talking about your engagement, and she went ahead and did the do, everybody. She is officially hitched, and we couldn't be more happy for you and wish you well in the new chapter of your life. And now that I've gotten all the niceties out of the way, it's time for us to catch up on all things Gary Housing Authority, particularly the Gary Envision Center. What a lot of you may or may not know is that in addition to the housing that the Gary Housing Authority provides for residents across the city in their various locations, we also have our Gary Envision Center, which is not just for residents and tenants, but also for the community at large here in Gary. And we're so fortunate to have Marissa and Ann at the helm leading the activities, putting together the calendar, and ensuring that the program works, that it's effective. And then I just jump in and tell everybody about it. So Marissa, you recently pushed out the calendar, which the two of you are holding, which I can't see because the print is super small. That's why I have them here to tell everybody what's happening, and then when we get to my session, I'll jump in and tell everybody what I'm going to do with you guys later this month. Marissa, you can start us off.
Okay, so next week on the 13th, we have Marketplace with Community Health Net. So they'll be giving you a brief overview of all of the marketplace health insurances that they offer.
So let's talk a little bit about that. When you think about the communities that you serve in the Gary Housing Authority, I would think that this is a very important attribute, not only for just our residents, but also the community when they're making those choices for the new year, right? For the benefits and health care, right?
Correct.
So how does, what will Edgewater, what's organization is helping?
Community Health Net.
Community Health Net. Well, we love Dr. Seabrook and company over there. And so is this a Zoom or is this in person? What are the details?
This will be a virtual workshop through Zoom.
Okay.
So all of the information typically stays the same, the Zoom ID and passcode, and you can just log on to our Facebook page to get the calendar information.
And that's what I love about Gary Housing Authority and the Gary Envision Center, in that the services through the Gary Envision Center, as we work our way back to in person, you still offer that virtual opportunity. So no matter where you are, you can log on, partake in the webinar, or if they miss it real time, they can watch it back.
Yes.
Okay, I'm listening. What's next?
Our next workshop on that same day, on the 13th, is 10 warning signs of Alzheimer's, and that one is actually in person.
Okay, and where is that going to be and what time?
That'll be located here at the Gary Housing Authority, right here in the Resident Service Department at 12 o'clock.
And that address?
It's 578 Broadway on the first floor.
All right, so the other part, again, the audiences that we serve, the publics we serve for the Gary Housing Authority. For those who don't know, Alzheimer's is widespread in communities of color, and learning those warning signs, we as family members who are either taking care of our aging parents, who are looking after our residents and maybe see some signs, this would be a perfect workshop for you to attend. And this is free and open to the public, right, Marissa?
Yes, all of it is free and open to the public.
All right, so that's next Tuesday, 12 o'clock noon, here in the offices of your Gary Housing Authority. Now, what's next? I think I know about the next one.
Yes, the next one is your workshop. That is also on the 13th at 1:30. And it is called LinkedIn.
All right, so I'll jump in and tell you what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. After I hop out of that Alzheimer's Association workshop, which I'm going to do, I'll probably just stay here and pop on the computer because this is a virtual opportunity thanks to a partnership that we have with Indiana University Northwest and the CURE program. I am going to do an online free webinar on LinkedIn. Are you looking for a new job for the new year? Are you looking to change careers? Are you looking to get that promotion or that raise that you want? Well, LinkedIn is that perfect networking professional platform where we go to learn about job opportunities, to post our resumes. No, you can't post your resumes.
No.
They can't. They have to stay with Gary Housing Authority forever. But for the rest, you can take this webinar and I will walk you through, I believe it's for 1 hour or 2 or however long you all will have me, step by step on how to set up a LinkedIn profile, how to put your picture up there, the do's and don'ts, because LinkedIn is not a social networking site where we're saying, hey, you want to go out on a date? No, this is, I am looking for a job. I am looking for employees. I want to post my resume. I want to network. That's what that's going to be about. And that is next Tuesday, December 13th. And you can log on right to the Gary Housing Authority Facebook page. I'm so glad and happy for that opportunity because I love to share knowledge about things that make us better.
Yes, I agree.
So what else, Marissa? Or are we going back and forth, or Ann, you're going to take
She
it?
can go, you know,
She's doing great,
she's
isn't she?
on top of LinkedIn. We got some good stuff coming up to help people use their new job and their new money to get some more stuff going on with their New Year's resolutions.
Okay, well, what is that?
We have Purdue Federal Credit Union, who will be presenting on you and your finances, credit, as well as mortgages.
Oh, wow. I love how the themes of the workshops that we present here all sew together to benefit the whole person. So
Yes.
we get the new job, like you said, you start making all that new money, and it's like, I need to save, I need to build my credit, and Purdue Credit Union is going to do that. Now, is that in person or virtual?
All of Purdue Federal Credit Unions are virtual.
Virtual, all right, so we can all jump online. And what's the date and time again?
December 20th, the first one is at 10:30, follows at 12, and then the last one is at 1:30.
All right, so we have several opportunities to jump on with Purdue and get our credit together in the new year. Does that, we have more?
That is it. December's kind of a short month.
Mhm.
Holiday time, guys. So
Yeah.
we go up to the 20th, and then we'll be taking a little bit of break during the holidays. But we're going to come back strong in the new year and present a lot of new workshops.
Oh, she just wants to go on vacation with her new husband.
do.
We'll be around. No. I'm just so happy for you, Ann. So in November for Thanksgiving, you all did a thing holiday-wise. Talk to me about that, and then tell me what we're doing for the holidays with our residents for December.
So we were able to, for our residents at the Gary Housing Authority, be able to serve approximately how many families did we get Thanksgiving dinners for?
About 250.
About
Oh,
250.
wow.
And
That's
they were
a lot.
beautiful boxes, and turkeys and gift cards were given out with
Yes.
some residents as well. And we were able to feed that many families within our agency for the Gary Housing Authority.
Now, were there partners? Did people come
Yes.
volunteer? Anybody you want to shout out? Or
What do you want to shout out
Anybody
to for
wanna-
the turkeys?
I do apologize. I do not remember the agency, but his
Okay.
name was Jason. So,
Jason?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to find out, and I will post it. Thank you, Jason,
Yes.
for the turkey.
Jason, he provided all 250 turkeys,
Oh, wow.
all of the sides that went with it, as well as the gift cards that went inside of it.
Okay, so he deserves his own separate post. So, Jason, stay tuned. A big thank you and a tag is coming your way. So how did the residents enjoy it, Ann?
I think they enjoyed it very well.
Yeah.
It was very beneficial, and we got a lot of thank yous. And don't thank us, we're thanking Jason, and
Yes.
we're hoping to work with him in the future. Before the pandemic, we got the opportunity to actually go in to the agency and fill the baskets and everything, and we had a blast doing it.
Yeah.
And then we got to take some and pass them out to our residents, and from there it just kind of came up this year. He called us, remembered us, and he said, how many do you need? Let us
Wow.
know. And
Yeah, I
was
need to
able
know
be
Jason's
there.
number. How many do you need? It's
Yeah.
easy. Well, that is always wonderful. And before we started our live broadcast and we were chatting, you were saying that's just another one of the many benefits that the residents here in the Gary Housing Authority enjoy. And a little birdie told me that the wait list is full, but when it opens back up, we'll certainly make that announcement to say, we invite you too to become a resident, but that just speaks volumes to the work that you all are doing and these wraparound complimentary services that the Gary Envision Center continues to provide. So that was Thanksgiving. What's happening this month for our residents?
So at the Gary Housing Authority, our residents are going to get the opportunity to enjoy some toys for families. Marissa has been able to get a hold of some people that have been very generous in donating toys, and we're going to put some baskets together for families.
Fantastic. I just can't say enough about the giving season around here. It's festive, it's decorative, and the Gary Envision Center plays a critical role in what the Gary Housing Authority means as far as inserting ourselves in the community and having these resources, not just for the residents, but for the citizens of Gary and Northwest Indiana. So we talked about the credit piece with the Purdue Federal Credit Union. Do either of you have any New Year's resolutions that you all want to share on camera? They didn't know I was going to ask them that. They're like,
no, this
what?
is a surprise.
I'll start. I just resolved to continue to be a staunch supporter of the Gary Housing Authority, the Gary Envision Center. I have been with you during the pandemic and have had a front row seat of how you all had to make that pivot when you're used to doing the classes in person, when you are used to interacting with residents on a regular basis. You had to change, and now that we are trying to come on the other side of the pandemic, you are reinventing yourselves, adding more programs, and just doing more in the community. And so it is my resolution, I resolve to continue to lend my support and help to get the word out about the amazing work that you're doing. See how easy that was? Marissa, your turn. What are you going to do?
So I guess my New Year resolution it will be to continue helping our residents. So for the families is to maintain their self-sufficiency. And then for the seniors is to help them age in place.
Oh, I love that. You know, I have a special place in my heart for seniors anyway, and so anytime I hear how you all are doing so well by them and giving them what they need, that's another benefit of being a resident here at the Gary Housing Authority. Mrs. Katona, your turn.
Oh, I thought you'd forget me.
Not at all.
One of my resolutions will be to become more involved in the community, because the one thing that I constantly remind people who are new to Gary that come here is Gary looks one way, but it's different on the inside.
Oh, yes.
We are community here, and I would like to be a part of that community because it's vibrant and it's family.
It is.
So I would like to become more involved in the new year.
I love it. See, that wasn't so bad. So Marissa, do we have any final words? Anything else that you want people to know if they need to get in touch with you? If they have questions, what do they need to do about the Gary Envision Center?
So just always, you can go to the Facebook page, and it's the official Gary Housing Authority. Or if you need to reach out to me, you can always come into the office. As I stated before, it's 578 Broadway in downtown Gary. Or my telephone number is 219-881-6556.
All right, everybody, that's your recap on the Gary Housing Authority and the Gary Envision Center. And from our team here to you, have a happy, happy holiday, and we will see you in 2023.
Bye.